Hi. So I did what any normal YouTuber does. I made a poll on Twitter. You guys voted on that poll. And now, story time. So today's story is something a little special. I was trying to figure out what I wanted this story time to be, just in case people from my school found my YouTube. And I was gonna do the first kiss story, but since I'm anonymous, my voice at school is pretty well recognized. Now granted, I am going into high school, but that's besides the point. My friends will still be there, and I will be suffering. So, I just wanted to talk about something that happened at my birthday party. Now, this one technically is a kiss story, but it's not my first kiss story. If you want to hear that one, oh boy, it's interesting. But basically, I was like every stupid teenager. Had a birthday party, invited over a bunch of my friends. This was all before COVID. And when I was inviting them over, I chose some weird people. At the time, I was dating this not so nice person. I don't want to give out their name, so I'm just gonna call them, we're just gonna call them R. So R and I had been dating for a little while, not too long, but it was like, we'd only been dating for like a couple months, I would say, at this time, because I broke up with them soon after. But basically, I had my best friends, which I'm just gonna call, I'm gonna call this girl, Becky, just because she felt like a Becky, but she wasn't. She's actually very sweet and nice, which, if you're watching this, you probably know, you know your real name. But anyways, so I go to school, I'm all excited. My birthday's on December 1st, by the way. So it's not for a long time, and when it does happen, I'm like rarely in school for it to happen because it's around the time when they have winter break. So I was very lucky this year to actually get to go to school to get a bunch of birthday guests. So I go, and I get my friends all gathered up, and they're all talking about it, they're all happy, they're excited. The one person I did not invite was my boyfriend at the time, R. Now there's many reasons, mostly because I didn't like him anymore because he wasn't the nicest. Also just because I lost interest and I started liking somebody else, and that's what I told him when I broke up with him. But anyways, so R and I, he finds out. And he's like, oh, I know you didn't invite me because I'm your boyfriend, I'm already automatically invited. And I have a trouble saying no to people in school and stuff. It's a difficulty. I don't like to. So, me being the caring human I am, I'm like, okay, I will, But me being the caring human that I am, I was like, okay, yeah. That's the reason why, was because you're my boyfriend, you don't really need an invite because you're already invited. So he's like, okay, he gets ready to go to the party. So we fast forward to the day of the party, and stuff is going down. First we had the first array of people that came. I didn't have very many that year. But one of my friends at the time, I'm just gonna call him M. He was a short little dude. He was nice, very nice. And at the time, he liked me. I kind of liked him. That was also why I broke up with R at the time. But the whole thing about it was at this party I had both of them there. And the whole time I'm like singing, I'm having fun, which if you don't know, I love to sing. I actually have a ukulele that I usually keep next to me during streams and stuff. But it was like, okay. So yeah, I had them and I had some more friends of mine, and M ended up buying me a very special gift. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, did you want me to hit you? There you go. I gave you a flower. Bye-bye. Anyways, so M brought a big gift for me. He brought a very big gift. And I opened it up, you know, during when we were doing cake and presents and stuff. And when I opened up this gift, I expected it to be something small or something like that. No, it was not small. And it was quantity over quality. He had bought me a pack of 4,000 pixie sticks. Exactly. And I don't know if you know what pixie sticks are. I don't know if you guys still eat them. I think they might have removed them from kids at my school snorting them. I had 4,000 pixie sticks, all in a box. I don't know if you know how many 4,000 pixie sticks is, but it's a lot. So anyways, I open this up and we immediately are like, let's start doing stupid teenager things. So I'm not gonna say everything that went down, but we like went into my room, we turned off the lights like constantly for some reason. It was like a spooky, like, I don't know. We just did it because we were having fun. But we were like in there. My parents, well, my dad was at the party, but he was outside talking with my nana. They were smoking a couple cigarettes, you know, just the normal stuff. But anyways, so I'm in there and I'm eating these pixie sticks and we're trying to see if we can make our tongues into like certain colors, like eating one red and then one blue to make your tongues purple, and then it was like just trying to see who had the brighter colored tongue or see who didn't die of an overdose on pixie sticks. So anyways, we're having tons of fun. It was like the funnest birthday I'd ever had. And then on top of it, my boyfriend at the time, he looks at me, and he was like scooted over next to me, and I was like, okay, why? Why have you chose to scoot over next to me? And he looks at me, and he looks back at my friends, and I hadn't told my friends that I didn't like him like that anymore, so I was like very dogs! So I felt very forced in this situation. So basically what went down was my friends told me, they were like, hey, come over here. And immediately I knew it was gonna go down. Because they had not seen us kiss yet. Oh, here you go, chicken. Because they had not seen us kiss yet, and they wanted to. Because for me, I was the kind of shy, timid, small child in school that literally wouldn't talk to like anybody. And then there would be times where I'd be a little too outgoing with talking to people, and I'd just talk to complete random strangers. It was like a back and forth. But anyways, so R ended up looking at me while I was talking to my friends. And I looked back at them, and I smiled. I was like, okay, I know what you want to do, and I tried telling them this. It's like, I know what you want to do, but I want to explain, and I can't, but I don't feel that way. And then they pushed me towards him, and they looked at me. All of the girls. And what? Oh. I has got iced coffee. My nan brought me iced coffee. Brr. Okay. That was the buzz I needed to wake me up. Anyways, So they all looked at me, and they were like, giving me that look. You know, that look when you're with your crush or you're with your boyfriend or something, and they give you that look. Yeah, it was that look. So I tried telling them again secretly because I didn't want to tell him yet. So I tried telling them again, like trying to give them hints, like be like, stop, don't do that. I'm like, I don't feel that way, but they weren't listening. So in a whole group of all, you know, girls except for one boy, and he had crawled under the bed for some reason. I don't know, our party got a little crazy. So anyways, after all of that and stuff, of them looking at me, they're like flipping the lights on and off and stuff, and I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna kiss him, it's gonna be with the lights off, because I don't want to, and I don't want to be seen kissing him. So it was like a thing where the light was flipping on and off, on and off, on and off and stuff, and as the light flipped off, I just kissed him. I kissed him, and then the light came back on within like 5 seconds, and they saw me for like a split 5 seconds, and then immediately I like ran away and like didn't say anything. I did feel kind of bad about the way I broke up though, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Ooh, look at all these flowers. That's a story for a different day. But yeah, that's a different story for a different day. But basically, long story short, I kissed a boy at my birthday party, and my dad still never found it. So, I'd just like to take a minute to thank you guys very, very much, because I just now today hit 140 subs, which, very pog number. Thank you guys very much though. I do really appreciate it, and I'm very happy that you guys enjoy my videos.